Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to episode number 53 of the Dusty Classic. We have got Yo and Show of Roppongi Voice. Roppongi Voice? Roppongi Vice. No, Roppongi 3K. Roppongi Vice was a completely different scene. That was Rocky Romero and Trent. Now, this is Roppongi 3K, Yo and Show. Yo is one with the silver tights, and Show is the black and yellow. Up against the team of Mark and Joe Kofi. That's Joe in the ring and Mark on the outside. So we know who's who. Also in this video we will have the Freebirds going up against the Guerrillas of Destiny as well. All for a place in the fourth round of our Dusty Classic in the final 16 teams. Yeah, lots of action at the moment. We're having a good little time at the moment actually. This tournament should be finished in the next sort of 10 episodes. You'll be glad to know. I mean, I knew this was going to be a long tournament when I started it. I didn't, yeah, it's sort of more than I was anticipating doing, but it's all good. It's all good. It'll be fine. Like I say, we'll start another tournament in the future once we get over and done with this one. We'll start another one. I'm not quite sure what to do yet, whether we go cruiserweight or... See, cruiserweight makes the most sense, because then we can crown our first cruiserweight champion as well, down the same sort of system. Maybe 128 individuals, singles matches, maybe. Well, that does seem like a lot of work again, but we'll see how we get on. I mean, we'll see. I might just do some shorter shows and actually just do the... Because, I mean, these haven't got a hell of a lot of extra views, so maybe instead of going over the top of a massive competition, I'll just do it as part of a pay-per-view. We'll just have some elimination matches and just see who gets the opportunity. We've got quite a few cruiserweights already, so just pick some that are pretty highly rated, I suppose. It's not doing too bad. 32 views there, 20 views. It's not great, though, is it? When you think about it, I've got 5,000 subs. 20 views isn't great, I suppose, is it? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. And of course, these are no disqualifications, no count-outs. That's why the sledgehammer was brought into play, but Mark Coffey was able to take it away from him. And Show was able to save Yo. But Mark once again grabs a hold front chancery and a rake to the eyes. Mark Coffey now in with a big front slam. And there's the pin. This could actually be enough as Joe Coffey has... Oh, he had... Yo caught up, and there's a big discus lariat on the far side of the ring, and that could be enough, but no. Show was able to break free from Mark Coffey and come across and break up the pin. Yeah, that big discus lariat was massive. And there's a big sit-out powerbomb there by Joe Coffey. Mark with a pin. On the other side, it's still only a 2. Gallus have done incredibly well so far, actually. Incredibly well. Joe now pinching away at the shoulder of Yo. Show comes back in. Mark Coffey was not paying attention. He gets caught in with a backstabber now. Of course, Yo and Show here, Roppongi 3K are part of the Chaos stable in New Japan. So part of the stable led by Kazuchika Okada that has Ishii. It has Goto and a few others as well. Of course, Will Ospreay was part of that until he broke away and started his own little stable known as the United Empire. Quick little roll up there, and oh, almost a free count there by Show on Joe Coffey. Absolutely flattens him again with another big clothesline. It's what he's all about, but it was broken up once again by Yo. And that was... I'm sorry, I didn't even notice that had finished then. I didn't even notice the match. I was watching, I just completely just lost that. What even happened? Well, it's Roppongi 3K that are going through the team, obviously, from Chaos. And they are a pretty good team. They were only young when I first saw them in the junior heavyweight division. But they seem to be really progressing further and further now. And that is a massive victory for them. They move through and Gallus has been eliminated. And Roppongi 3K move on. But who will they face off against in the next round? We're about to find out as the Freebirds challenge the Guerrillas of Destiny. And here we go, then we have the team of Michael P.S. Hayes there in the red trunks, red knee pads and red boots, alongside Bam Bam Terry Gordy with the black trunks, red knee pads and white boots, going up against the team of Tama Tonga, who's in the ring at the moment fighting up against Terry Gordy, and Tango Loa, who's fighting on the outside against Michael P.S. Hayes. I can't talk at all, I don't know what it is. I've lost the ability for words today. I'm not quite sure why. But yeah, the winner of this one we know already will be facing Roppongi 3K in the next round. Of course, if that is going to be the Guerrillas of Destiny, we'll have an all-New Japan 4th round match then. Surprised that Tama Tonga and Tangaloa have never really moved, to be honest. But then again, I'm also not, because they do so well in Japan. They're really treated as one of the big dominant tag teams there. Of course, part of Bullet Club as well. So why would they move, I suppose? Nice flapjack there by Tangaloa. I was tempted because I have in the past had them alongside Roman Reigns as part of a stable. So I thought it'd be an interesting stable within the bloodline to have these two guys. Of course, at the moment they've got the Usos, which well, I think it's good. I think there probably is possibly better people they could around the world. That is, within WWE, they've probably got the best they can in there. Maybe it would be nice to give him some sort of like maniacal, sort of strong bodyguard style character, which is why I think someone like a Jacob Fatu would suit that really well. Tangaloa now heading to the outside with Bam Bam Terry Gordy. Gordy is looking underneath the ring for a little bit of assistance, and we know that Bam Bam Terry Gordy is very good with weaponry. Of course, he was part of that legendary Japanese tournament years and years ago, the early 90s I think it was, that involved big names such as Cactus Jack and Terry Funk as well, which is why Bam Bam Terry Gordy was part of our Hardcore Championship tournament to become the first champion. Bam Bam now sending Tama Tonga back into the ring. And of course the Freebirds are where the, as you can probably guess, the Freebird rule comes from. So the Freebirds were a trio. I can't remember who the third one is off the top of my head, to be honest with you, but there is a trio there. And of course they used to rotate who would be in the tag team matches over and over again, which is why we ended up with this Freebird rule, which I think we saw the New Day utilised for a while. Did we see the Shield? I don't think we did see the Shield utilise it, did we? But I think the New Day definitely utilised it. Tama Tonga there with the jawbreaker on Bam Bam Terry Gordy as Hayes with a running bulldog. Tama Tonga, big spinning neck breaks, almost like an inverted crossroads there by Tama Tonga, and he is stalking Terry Gordy in with that cutter. Tangaloa has Michael P.S. Hayes on the outside under control, but no, Bam Bam able to kick out before the 3. Wow. Bam Bam fighting back after getting a rake in the eyes. Bam Bam now heading to the outside once again. Looking for a little bit of assistance. Tangaloa, big Alabama slam. And Tamatonga, big backbreaker. Then into a Russian leg sweep as well. Michael PSA taking down, of course, Tangaloa. Tamatonga back up in the jawbreaker. So Guerrillas of Destiny firmly in control at this point in time, and there's the big cutter once again on Michael PSA's. Bam Bam is down on the outside, but he is back in the ring, and he does get there in time. That's the one thing that the game is terrible at, and that is defending pinfalls. They are so bad at it on this game. Tamatonga in with a big DDT on Bam Bam Terry Gordy into the pin. Michael Pierce Hayes is down. And that could be it is enough. The Guerrillas of Destiny get it. Wow. So we know we're going to have Guerrillas of Destiny versus Roppongi 3K in the 4th round of the Dusty Classic. That was really well played there by the Guerrillas of Destiny. So we're going to have a full New Japan match in round 4. And it could have gone either way, to be honest. Both teams showed an incredible amount of offense. But eventually it was, of course, the Guerrillas of Destiny that make their way through. They had a rough start, the Guerrillas of Destiny, before this tournament began. They lost quite a few big matches, but it looks like they're finally starting to turn things around. Well, we'll leave it there for today. Hope you've enjoyed. Like, subscribe, leave a good stuff. I apologise for my lack of being able to talk, but it is what it is. We'll be back again tomorrow for episode number 54, the Dusty Classic of the Hardy Boys versus the Funks, and the Eliminators versus the Insane Clown Posse. Good night, God bless, all the other good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.